Ladies and gentlemen, we now have a very special announcement on the Mine-Republic partnership. Due to constant technological breakthroughs, digitization has brought about unprecedented changes in the world. One of the most important aspects of this digital transformation has been social media, which has proven to be a powerful and effective communication tool connecting people throughout geographical regions. Social media has changed the way individuals communicate, has changed the way how we interact with one another over the last decade. We all use 1,000 different apps for 1,000 different purposes and end up compromising on our data privacy. Worse, you don't even realize it. And even if you do, you may be led to believe that the digital world without these data-thieving popular apps is a no-go. So Mine is here to disrupt the existing status quo. This Made in India app is here to transform the nation's digital landscape for the better, offering chat, calls, a potentially infinite storage, rides, enterprise communication, and many more features. It is a super app that thrives on the principle of fairness and sovereignty. Mine stands for 100% user privacy, no commission from service providers, and a zero ads service and system that ensures content isn't moderated for targeting advertising. The founder of Mine, Mr. A.S. Rajgopal, is the transformative Swadeshi tech entrepreneur who was crucial to ensure localized services and the force behind the data centers that host the mega CoWin portal. He's the mind behind Mine, the indigenous app with a privacy focus to break the hegemony and monopoly of foreign applications out to mine Indian data. Even though he prefers to keep a low profile, this rarely seen tech entrepreneur is quietly revolutionizing the digital landscape by making digital sovereignty the fulcrum. So please welcome the transformative tech entrepreneur, Mr. A.S. Rajgopal, together with the editor-in-chief, Republic Media, Arnab Goswami, to announce a special partnership which is rooted in the combined vision for putting India and Indian service providers first, a shared belief that Indian data must remain in India, and a common mission to provide local technology for global transformation. Arnab?
Thank you. I think we'll start with a handshake on this.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you.
For the
Thank you, Rajgopal. Thank you. Please, we'll spend some time. Thank you, Rini. We are very, very excited to announce the partnership between Republic and Mine, and Rajagopalan and I have really looked forward to this for quite a while now. We've been working at this. Commercial, legal teams are working at it, but behind that is a breakfast meeting I had with Rajagopalan about a year back in Bangalore, where he shared with me his vision. And he believes that from the soil of this country, you can create a transformative social media company that does not take your data, that does not intrude on your privacy. So he's trying to do exactly the opposite of what Facebook does to you. Facebook takes your data, and this man, by the way, and we are meeting these people, is the person whose technology is behind the CoWin app, which all of us used. And it is incredible that these people remain so low profile. We saw Mr. Vembu recently, and behind this other very mild-mannered Bangalorean is the person who's behind the CoWin app. So thank you, and thank you for giving a chance for this partnership. Would you like to say something?
No, it was, it was there from the beginning, and basically, we align with you at the principle level, at the purpose level. So I thought this was very important for us to actually align with you, because I think not just your principles, your team's principles, the audience that you have who are mostly nationalist Indians, these are pretty valuable for us. I mean, we are delighted to have this partnership.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I also believe that if we bring together nationalism and technology and content together, it can be a really potent mix. So I'm actually going around looking for entrepreneurs who have incredible technology. We're building our own tech base on Republic Digital, and we are going around looking for people who at the core have an unflinching belief in nationalism, which is what we believe in. For everyone here in the audience, would you like them to tell them a little bit about Mine? What does Mine hope to achieve? What does it do?
Yeah, at Mine basically initially we thought we will actually tell everybody, educate them that your privacy is important and it costs you money. It didn't really sell. What we are actually trying to do is that it's a super app. It does most of your day-to-day activities in one single app. So basically, if you want to do a ride, you want to shop, you want to watch some content, you want to chat with people, you want to collaborate at work, all these things can be done in a single app. When you bring all these things together in a single app, you can actually do amazing things. Because we are actually looking at very broken journeys, right? Like when I traveled to Delhi today, you had to book a cab in a different app, you book a airline, a different ticket, and then hotel, like that. The journey is very disjointed today. What we are trying to do is bring everything onto a single app so that journeys can be very seamless. So it will deliver a superior experience to the user, but it doesn't compromise on the basic principles on which Mine has been built. If you would allow me, there are 3 principles that we want to work with.
Please.
One is we don't want to compromise on user privacy. The reason being that we'll discuss privacy a little bit more in detail if you allow me. The second thing is about, I think India is getting wealthier, but we need to actually distribute this wealth. So we wanted to take out the commission that these tech platforms are actually taking away money from the providers like taxi drivers, auto drivers, small shops. I think we want to remove all that. We just want to ensure that we recover the cost of technology and use technology to enable these people and not really use technology to make money off these people. This is what we're trying to do. The third commitment we've made to ourselves is that we will never do advertisements on this platform, because the moment I have an intent to make money out of advertisements, I will promote one cab driver or the other, or one shopkeeper over the other, or one content creator over the other. We don't want to do that, so we will not moderate content. The content, the services should be rated by users, and users should decide who should get more attention and who should not. It should not be the platform, and those are the 3 principles on which we're building Mine. Today in Bangalore, we've done about 11 lakh rides, and now with Arnab's permission, we are actually going to 51 cities now. So very soon you'll be able to start using Mine in all across country.
This is so exciting, and what we are trying to do at Republic is that we are building a tech media company, and unlike all other media companies, we are working in trying to create an entrepreneurial ecosystem in the country where the reach of our network is available for entrepreneurs with disruptive ideas. And he has a truly disruptive idea, because what he's trying to do is, how would I say it? You are trying to fiercely defend India's digital sovereignty. And you see, sovereignty has to be protected in the digital space as well. Have I expressed it well? Because if the data of everyone here is located in a server in San Diego, then isn't it a big compromise nationally? And he's the man singularly saying, I can create a company, use my technology and my experience, which I have in building servers for products like Cowin, and I can do it to defend India's digital sovereignty. So I find this a very exciting idea. So that's the way I'm looking at the collaboration. How are you looking at it, sir?
Yeah, actually, initially when we tried to educate people on on privacy, it was not really understood. I think it's becoming that much more.
Why is it? Do people take giving up privacy for granted?
No, the convenience takes precedence over privacy. Actually, because this social media did so much for us. So it's, I think it took precedence. But I think we've heard the army chief and the chiefs of our defense. They talked about understanding the intent of the adversary.
Sure.
We are actually in a very polarizing world. Maybe hopefully it is multipolar, but it is right now bipolar. There are two tech giants that we are fighting, and both these people are trying to influence us. And there is a lot of activity. Like TikTok was one of the biggest initiatives by China to actually get a lot of data from us. India was very smart, it banned. US banned it in government mobiles, and now Australia and UK have done that. But on one side, we all see China trying to take away data with these telecom equipment, with TikTok, and which India has taken comprehensive steps. But what happened on the other side is on March 2018, US enacted a law called US Cloud Act. Yeah. Earlier, I think you all would have heard of Snowden. He was he showcased to the world that there was a portal called Prism in which there was a lot of data being harnessed by US government. Now, that thing has become legal and it's become US Cloud Act. What happens with US Cloud Act is any company which has got either employees. The jurisdiction is not that you should be a registered company in US. Jurisdiction is US personal jurisdiction. That means you have an employee in US, you have some operations in US, or you are a US company. As long as you touch US in any form, you are legally required to provide data to US government. And it is not just providing the data that you have to back up and keep it for some time and provide it whenever they demand. It's a very draconian law, and it is directly opposite to what GDPR stands for. But the fact of the matter is, we think WhatsApp says it's end-to-end encrypted. It is end-to-end encrypted so that we both cannot listen to our conversations. But WhatsApp has the information, but more importantly, they're legally required to provide to another country. And now, US Cloud Act actually allows other countries to participate in that, and both UK and Australia have joined it. That means all these guys can get our data legally from these tech giants. So the point I was trying to make is that earlier my thought process was that we are actually fighting big tech, the monetization of personal data. Now it's become a national security issue, and I think that was endorsed today when our defense chiefs were speaking. People are wanting to understand the intent of the adversary. I think they are mining a lot of data legally and otherwise.
Amazing. We believe in disrupting the status quo for the better, and so do you. So does mine. So best of luck to us, and may good things begin with the Republic-Mind partnership, which we're announcing today. Ladies and gentlemen, please wish us luck.
Thank you.
Please wish him luck, because what he's trying to do, I think many people would have told him can never happen. Build a social media network company that doesn't intrude privacy. But that's how great ideas are born. And this is a great idea, I think. And that's why we are totally invested in it. Thank you so much, Rajgopal. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Rini.